Hello dancers, today's story is TLC. Mom, I said when I came home, come play with me. Oh, sweetie, Mom said, I'm too tired. I could really use a little TLC. TLC, I thought. TLC. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to get it for her. I ran to the kitchen. I had an idea. I cracked and I measured. I squeezed and I zested. I whisked and I whipped. And finally, my TLC was complete. Ta-da, I said. One delicious tart lemon custard. Thanks, sweetie, Mom said, but she didn't open her eyes. Oh no, I thought, TLC must be something else. I thought and I thought. I was full of good ideas. I made a phone call. I made another. Mom had lots of TLC coming her way. Look, Mom, I said as I opened the door. TLC, tiny licking chihuahuas, ran into the room. They licked my mom. They licked each other. They licked me. They rolled in the custard. They got custard paw prints everywhere. Sweetheart, Mom said, that's not quite what I had in mind. Then try this, I said. I opened the door. In came a man with lots of tattoos. He had a net in his hand. I'm the tattooed lobster catcher you called for, he said. Have you seen my lobster anywhere? I can help you find him, I said, looking around the living room. But my mom covered her face and sighed. So I opened the door. In came a woman with a very big box. She opened it. A bright cloud of something flew out. Mom, a tropical ladybug collection. But my mom shook her head. So I opened the door. In came a tie-dyed llama cartwheeling. The llama flipped over and over, faster and faster. My mom looked upset. Maybe she wanted something friendlier. So I opened the door. In slumped in a timid lavender creature. It was 10 feet high and covered in fur. I couldn't see its eyes. The creature sat down next to my mom and it patted her knee. But she didn't look any happier. Actually, she looked a little scared. So I opened the door. Some trombone-loving clowns came in. They started to play. The lavender creature tapped its toes. The llama listened. The ladybugs flew everywhere. The lobster catcher stood still and watched. The chihuahuas licked. And I danced and I danced. So I opened the door. In came a trapezing lemur circus. They set up their trapezes without a peep. Then they hung and they swung and they flew overhead. I clapped and I clapped, but Mom did not. Just then, the wall shook. Everyone watched as the back end of a truck broke through. It beeped. A truck of liquid chocolate, I shouted as delicious warm chocolate made a huge puddle in the living room. I jumped in, I waited around, and then suddenly... Stop, Mom yelled, stop! I don't need tart lemon custard, Mom said, or tiny licking chihuahuas, or a tattooed lobster catcher, or a tropical ladybug collection, or a tie-dyed llama cartwheeling, or a timid lavender creature, or trombone-loving clowns, or a trapezing lemur circus, and I certainly don't need a truck of liquid chocolate. She looked at me very seriously. What I need is a little tender, loving care. Oh, I said, I can do that. I sat down on the couch and gave my mom a very big hug. That, said Mom, is just what I needed. I hope you enjoyed our story today. Have a great rest of class.